dinosaur between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Starting from the 5. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. A couple yards short at the 23. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Dak now from the gun. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Yeah, here we go, 47. 48.
First down, here's Dak. Catch is made in close. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go. 22.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 26.
Dak throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
When we were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
3rd and goal, Prescott. Has it down close. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Samaje Perine on the return. Things going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm not even
Starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, Flacco. Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That is not a good omen at all. You spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
Another try following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
2 sacks on the first 2 plays. How many times do we talk about an offense and creating matchups? I'll tell you what this defender's done. He is taking advantage of this matchup. His preparation, his practice time, and he is owning his opponent right now. And now, well, he gets a chance to go for a 3rd and 3 plays.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's the Cowboys out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at 3rd and very long. Shotgun snap to Flacco. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now looking to throw. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. He'll throw it yet again. Catch made underneath by the back. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They are throwing it again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Fails to find his running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. And it's the Bengals looking at a 4th and 7. All right. right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Throwing from the gun. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there. That's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the gun is Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Prescott now on 3rd and 1. That's caught by Williams. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Well, there's another one to Williams. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Yeah! Here we go. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 50.
Throwing again, Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Now it's Prescott again. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Brian Schottenheimer wants his guys to get 2 more here.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He has it, and he's in for the score. That's 2 points, and their lead grows to 15.
Bengals, nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Flacco's going to throw here on 1st. Hits his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 34. Lofts it deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals get it back to within one score. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. And he'll be out of bounds after a tough return. Offense looking at its own 17 to begin the drive.
17-yard line.
Here we go.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
26.
All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to elapse here in our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is P-Rod. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
19 tight. Here we go. Here we go. Next Corey 70. Yep.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
First down.
Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Flacco on the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down by Deron Bland.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
2nd and 4. Completed over the middle. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Conversion.
Mustang 19.
He's throwing for it! And they draw just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Gotta go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out at the 19. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, kill. Here we go. All right, hey. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Yeah! Here we go, boy.
Prescott here from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
A number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Cowboys putting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go. 70 Rangers, 70 Cowboys. Take up.
Shotgun snap to Flacco. Dump off caught by his back. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
19 tight, 19.
From the gun, Flacco. Right back to Chase. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's a tie ball game through 3. We're going to see which side separates in the 4th. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
18 Rebel. Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll throw it again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 70.
He'll throw it yet again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. And it's caught. Chase has it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Dak now from the gun. Drops this one down here for Williams. And we'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Into the hands of Pickett. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 22 on that one. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. DJ Turner comes up with it.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up second and 5 at the 45-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And they make the tackle at the 38. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down carry for Brown. Boyd finds a couple of yards of space. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Ready, go!
Here's Brown again. And he picks up the first down for the Bengals. That is the last thing they need to lock away this win.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
They're going to pass it here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason game. If Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Second and 6 coming up here. Right side cut by Higgins. And he will not get to the end zone on our final play. As the stop is made in time, and we're out of time in this game. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your